Well, there's little doubt that Spain and Portugal are two of the 21st century's most formidable teams. Both ambitious, both obliged to win, both crammed with incredible talent, but only one can prevail. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Portugal. Pair of neighbours ready to go at each other again.
Well, the calibre of players available to both teams makes this game a potential classic every time, Peter. OK, you may think the Spaniards have had the better of things in direct showdowns in recent big tournaments, but I can see very little difference in terms of relative strengths.
And that gets things running. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his understanding of the landscape around him, the intelligence in reading defensive positioning, all those factors which can make him unplayable when he's truly on song.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bernardo Silva. Rafael Leao. It's Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. Rafael Leao receives it in a good position here. Grimaldo. And it's Pedri. Now Pedro Porro. Yamal. Gets a good foot in there. Bruno Fernandes, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Ruben Dias. And it's Mendes. Here's Vitinha. And it's Bernardo Silva. Gonzalo Inacio. And it's Vitinha. Here's Rafael Leao. And it's Cancelo. Gonzalo Inacio. Araujo. Now Ruben Dias. And it's Mendes. And the through ball. It's a promising position. Nicely weighted ball. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Bernardo Silva. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Araujo. Araujo is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He's found a way through. And it's played in. Tries a shot! No, just not quite.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Rodri. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Yamal. And it's Grimaldo. Nico Williams providing an outlet on that flank. Bernardo Silva to Bruno Fernandes. Nuno Mendes. And he's managed to get free. Spread to the right. Has crossed into the middle. Inacio can get it clear. Tries one from range. He's got away with one there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nuno Mendes. Oh, sweet feet. Mendes proves just a little bit too strong. It's a pretty loose pass. And claimed it back swiftly. Yamal. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Well, that's clear-cut. It's a free kick. And it's Grimaldo. Spread it left. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Ruben Dias played towards the other side. And it's Cancelo. It's Bernardo Silva. Nuno Mendes. Looking for the run. And here's Vitinha. Rodri. And it's Ruiz. Rafael Leao. Now Gonzalo Inacio. Nico Williams does really well there, he is strong. Nuno Mendes. Ruben Dias. Araujo. Ruben Dias. Bernardo Silva. Out for a throw. First quarter of an hour gone. Rafael Leao. Portugal so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. It's a good-looking delivery. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Grimaldo. And it's Rodri. And it's Pedri. Yamal is onto this. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. João Cancelo. To Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. Araujo. That's going wide left. Now Ruben Dias. Araujo. Now Gonzalo Inacio. João Cancelo. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's destined for the flank. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. He's got away. Hangs in. Oh, great leap! Goal! Portugal! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Portugal penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
And that's been drilled in. Portugal already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. And it's Mendes. Vitinha. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Fabian Ruiz. João Cancelo. Gonçalo Inácio. And Mendes. And it's Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes. Pedri. Now it's Morata. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. Vitinha. Now it's Rafael Leao. Good ball over the top. It's gone out for a throw-in. Well, that has not gone well. Ruben Dias. That's a cute ball. João Cancelo is in a really good position out wide.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Fabian Ruiz. Oh, good spread. Now it's Yamal. It's Pedri. No, again there's no way through. Gonçalo Inácio. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. Vitinha. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes. He's played it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Here's Vitinha. Now it's Rafael Leao. Yamal. Spain do have a chance to counter here.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Vitinha. And it's Mendes. And the return pass. Played back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
The pass has gone astray. Lenormand gets it clear. Vitinha. Yamal producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Fabian Ruiz. Nicely spread. Foot in. Pedro Porro, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Gonçalo Inácio. Mendes, who's set up one goal so far. And it's Vitinha. To Bruno Fernandes. Rafael Leao. Distributed tidily. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better. That was easy, almost too easy.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Gonzalo Inacio. Bernardo Silva wins the duel this time. Yamal does really well to win the ball there. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Here's Rodri. And it's Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Ruben Dias. It'll be a throw-in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Vitinha. And it's Mendes. Portugal looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Played out to the left flank. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Yamal. Looking for options for movement. And the shot! João Cancelo. Fabian Ruiz was in no mood for any of that. Araujo. Now Ruben Dias. Played up towards the front line. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And it's Bernardo Silva to Bruno Fernandes. Great vision. Decent chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Ruben Dias, clearly the target here.
Yeah, whether it's knockdowns or headers, you'll know he'll fight for it.
Bruno Fernandes tries to get it clear. That's a throw. Rodri. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. Nice looking ball. Yamal is wide and looking to get onto this. Vitinha. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. The ball goes in, and he's there to clear it. Vitinha. And it's Mendes. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Here's Vitinha. Nico Williams. He's a sharp little ball here. Alex Grimaldo delivers. And he gets rid in a hurry. And it's been hooked away. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, that's fabulous. Now, can he find... There's the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are disappearing out of sight. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
A case now of complete control. Fabian Ruiz is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He has found the way through. Delivered low. And it's claimed by the keeper. João Cancelo. Now that looks a decent ball. Nice control. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. It's a really well-measured ball. And Jamal. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Portugal, clearly the superior force halfway through this contest. They lead 3-0. So we're off again. Williams. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. And it's Grimaldo. Well timed, excellent interception. Rafael Leao clears without hesitation. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Vitinha. Gonzalo Inacio. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Vitinha. Opts for safety. Pedro Porro. Lenormand. Rodri. And Jamal. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Rafael Leao. Lenormand with a definite foul there.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box, they just need a good delivery.
He's found space here. Bullish header! Against the crossbar. Deftly away. it's Rafael Leao. Fabian Ruiz. And the counter is on.
Portugal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Love it! Cristiano Ronaldo! And it's in! This day becomes absolutely perfect! Utterly ideal! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game, everything seems to be coming off for him.
Portugal are having a ball here. Williams.
That was lovely, that.
He's shifting through the gears here. Cross in. Vitinha. And it's Mendes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bruno Fernandes. Now Ruben Dias. João Cancelo. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That's going to go a long way. Grimaldo. Pedri. Over to the right flank. The referee's awarded a free kick. Pedro Porro. And here's Yamal. And he has been fouled there. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. That's a decent clearance. Tries to get it clear. And the finish!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Bernardo Silva.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Pedri did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Yamal.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Ruben Dias. Now Gonzalo Inacio. João Cancelo going after that. Rodri. Played down the flank.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that has been cleared. And it's Porro. And it's Rodri. Now, can they get him away? Big chance! And he hits the net!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Marcó en el minuto 59 el dorsal 7, Morata.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. Ruben Dias. Gonzalo Inacio. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Nico Williams. Can he get it through? Well, that pass isn't the best. Nuno Mendes. Cristiano Ronaldo being watched hawkishly here.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
And it's lofted through here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Bruno Fernandes. He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his way through. And he's gone backward here. Bruno Fernandes. And he whips it across. It's a goal! He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Marcó en el minuto 62 el dorsal 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Nico Williams picks it up out wide. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Lenormand. Pedro Porro. Played out towards the right wing. Pulls it back. Cleared without hesitation.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
João Cancelo. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Here's Rafael Leao. Little pass back. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Mendes. That's been slit through. Bruno Fernandes. Yamal. Now it's Morata. Aims beyond the defence. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Knocks it into space.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bernardo Silva. Can he spark a counter here? That's a good ball out wide. Now Gonzalo Inacio. And it's Mendes. Threads one in. No, that's been intercepted. Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Grimaldo. Out of play for a throw. Kubasi. Pedri. That has ended up in no man's land. Vitinha. Bernardo Silva. To Cancelo. Bruno Fernandes. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Será reemplazado por el dorsal 9.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Portugal still have the cards to affect this game. That is good progress on the left. He is through here. Quick look, then plays it in.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Pedri. Grimaldo. Fabian Ruiz. Pedro Porro. And it's Rodri. And here's Morata. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
He's gone for goal. And that's past the post. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a little off target. Gonzalo Inacio. And Mendes. Ruben Dias. And it's Vitinha. For João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. 75 minutes played. And it's Ruiz. Nico Williams in acres of space out wide. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Ambitious ball here. And the through ball. Oh, shooting chance! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Spain have opted to make another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Ferran Torres. Pedri. They get a throw in. So a bit of a revolving door here, lots and lots of changes.
Cambio de jugadores en Portugal. El dorsal 8, el dorsal 19, el dorsal 20. Serán
Araujo.
sustituidos por el dorsal 11, el dorsal 2, el dorsal 5.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's there to clear it. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Portugal are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. He's had a shot! He's got a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
El dorsal 7.
How many? Just how many? Portugal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And this is Morata.
Such good technique.
João Felix. And it's Vitinha. Played into space. Pau Kubasi spots it and intercepts. Merino. And it's Porro. Nice bit of trickery. Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro has got himself a free kick. Well, some players have clearly taken issue here, and things are threatening to boil over. Keeper has taken decisive action. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Pedro Porro. Distributed tidily. Oh, strongly challenged there. Vitinha. It's Bernardo Silva. Nelson Semedo. Bernardo Silva. And it's Dalot. Tries to play it through. Merino. And Kubasi. Yamal. And it's Marino. Pedri. And Grimaldo. He's looking wide. Caresses it. He leaps for it. And he steered it beyond the post.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Cambio de jugadores.
Spain making further changes here and in quick succession. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Cambio de jugadores en Portugal. el dorsal 23. Será sustituido por el dorsal 6.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ruben Dias, here's the return pass. And it's Semedo, tries to pass it through. Rodri, Ferran Torres, into the last 5 minutes. Yamal, showing great feet there. Shot, and the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Could move up a gear here. Bernardo Silva. Here's João Felix. João Felix going forward.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Grimaldo. And it's Rodri. Pedro Porro. And it's Rodri. For Ferran Torres. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. They really do have to make something of this. Pedri. And it's Porro. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He's gone direct. Brought out the best in the keeper. Nelson Semedo. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And it's Dalot. And João Palhinha. Ruben Dias. And the keeper's got it again. Nelson Semedo. And it's Bernardo Silva. João Felix charging forward, the ball at his feet. Diogo Dalot. Played in by terrific effort! And that is high. Pedri. Kubasi. Merino. Pedri. Kubasi. It's Pedri. And it's Grimaldo. Merino. And it's Porro. Gonzalo Ramos. Looking to play him in. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, he's one-on-one! Chance, surely! It's a goal! How many? Just how many? The golf in class is vast.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Rodri. And it's Merino. Ferran Torres. And it's Rodri. And it's Marino. It's Pedri. Yamal gets into a good position. João Palhinha.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Nelson Semedo. That's at the end. Portugal can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Cristiano Ronaldo, very much the hero in this game. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans, everyone pumped. Takes me back.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.